Hey, Anja here for mynexttablet.com. I'm at the booth from Shubi doing IFA 2018 in Berlin right now, and in front of me is a new Shubi Surebook Pro, which will be launched with Indiegogo soon, and maybe a month or so. That's just a guess from me when exactly. But yeah, this is the successor to the Shubi Surebook that you might heard of last year. This is a newer version with a little bit better hardware. And in this video we want to take a closer look at the Shubi Surebook Pro. Again, I don't know a price yet, but I'm suspecting it won't be that expensive. It should be relatively inexpensive, in fact. Unusually inexpensive, usually because it is from Shubi. They usually produce very inexpensive devices and quite interesting devices like this Surface Clone. It really has a very similar design to the Microsoft Surface Pro, and that's obviously what they're going for with the Shubi Surebook Pro name. So we've got a kickstand and a keyboard cover and an optional pen, but I don't have the pen here right now. And yeah, let's take a look a bit at this tablet. We've got a 12-inch screen. It's an IPS display. Viewing angles seem to be pretty good. It also seems to be laminated. Yeah, it's a laminated screen, which is always nice to see. And it has a quite high resolution of 2160 by 1400, so 2160 by 1400, 3:2 aspect ratio. Relatively high resolution 12-inch display here. And inside we've got an Intel Gemini-like processor, and that's the successor to the N3450 that we've seen in last year's model in the standard Shubi Surebook. So now we've got a Gemini-like chip, which is a bit faster and similar performance to the N4200 that we've seen in the Acer Switch 3, for example. In addition to that, we get 4 GB of RAM and a 64 GB internal storage, and it's obviously running standard Windows here, no Windows 10, no Windows S or something, just standard Windows 10 Home. Let's go around the tablet a bit. We've got a webcam over here, then the large display, 2 speakers on the side here. I didn't have the chance to test that out yet. Then we've got the keyboard connector on the bottom. On this side we've got 2 full-size USB ports and a USB-C port and a headphone port, and on the top we've got a power button and volume rockers and this kind of fan design that we know from Microsoft already. However, this is a fully passively cooled machine. The chipset is passive cooled. Nothing on this side. On the back we've got another camera there, and then the kickstand, obviously, which you can extend this much, which is certainly fine, but not as much as the Surface. I think with the Surface Pro you can extend it like until here, right? The kickstand is made out of metal, the body is made out of metal, and actually feels pretty nice, especially if the price will be inexpensive, which I'm expecting it to be. So metal body, and then something new, we've got an SSD expansion slot underneath the kickstand, and I believe the previous version, or did it have it? I'm not sure. Anyway, you can exchange the SSD if you like to, and we've got a micro SD card slot as well. This all is metal again, and yeah, feels quite nice. Now let's connect it to the keyboard cover, but first let's take a closer look at it. It's a standard chiclet style keyboard, seems pretty nice. We've got the connector here, a touchpad underneath. On the back we've got the kind of, looks a bit similar maybe to the type cover from Microsoft. It's kind of a fabric here on the back, but the top part is plastic, obviously. And you can connect it magnetically with the tablet like this, and then there's another magnetic bar just like with the previous version, so you can angle up the keyboard a bit, and then it is a bit easier to type. I already used it just a bit and it seems to work fine. It's obviously not the most high-end keyboard. The type cover from Microsoft feels nicer, much nicer, but it certainly seems to work. The keys are fine. I think you will be you might have to get used to it a bit, but it seems to work fine. The keys, it's not super high-end, but it certainly seems to work. The arrow keys here are a bit squished together a bit, so it's not ideal for gaming, but that's something that you won't be able to do nicely on here anyway. This is more of an office tablet. The performance should be fine for like standard simple office work, maybe to browse the web a bit, but obviously it's not a tablet to play Fortnite on yeah, but it will be quite affordable. Alright, this is just a quick hands-on with the Shubi Surebook Pro. My first impressions are pretty good. Let's see when it hits Indiegogo and what price it will be at. Yeah, quite a nice Windows tablet here. The successor to the Shubi Surebook. I'm NJ from mynexttablet.com. If you have any questions, write me down below. Thanks for watching.